Today, I'm gonna do something that I swore I never would do. I am gonna give away the truck that started my YouTube channel, the truck that I've spent the last 5 years of my life working on, and the truck that is undoubtedly the ultimate sleeper Silverado. That's right, you could be the winner of the UglyTruck. Now, if you're new to the channel, you don't really know what makes this truck so special, but people have been around for a little while, you know exactly why this truck is cool. It is a sleeper. From the outside, it's unassuming. You never would be able to tell what is sitting underneath this slightly faded hood. This is an 8.1 liter, 496 cubic inch, big block Chevy, American muscle, and off to the side, the party piece, we have an 85 millimeter turbocharger. Now, this truck, we have been through every last square inch of it. We've got aluminum cylinder heads. We have a different intake manifold. We've got a cam. The engine has been gone through top to bottom. It's a flex fuel truck too, which is awesome because you can go to the gas pump, you can put E85 in it, and the computer automatically does its magic and bumps up the power a little bit. Or if all you have is pump gas, same thing. You put in the fuel and it'll take care of the adjustments for you. On low boost, this truck is an absolute blast. But when you turn it up to about 18 or 19 pounds, this thing makes 815 horsepower at the rear wheels and, get ready for it, 1,100 pounds of torque, going all the way to the back tires. Now, to get all that horsepower to the ground, we have modified every single aspect of the drivetrain. You guys have probably seen some of the videos. In the middle, we have ourselves a 4L80 transmission that's completely been gone through and upgraded to handle the torque. We have a Circle D torque converter that's going to help this truck get off the line. And then out back, we have a couple more upgrades. We've gone through the axle. It has a Detroit TrueTrac differential, so both tires are always going to be spinning. We have some double adjustable shocks, and most importantly, we have some Caltracs to help put the power down to the ground. In addition to the truck, you're also going to get the drag pack that comes along with it. We have some Weld 15x10s and Mickey Thompson drag slicks. And for daily driving on the street, you're going to get these brand new wheels and tires. We got some Toyo 295s out back on some brand new wheels. So earlier you heard me call this the UglyTruck, and it's not because I think Silverados in general are ugly. This is my favorite body style of truck, so it is going to hurt to let this one go. But I call it the UglyTruck primarily because of how it looked when I first got it. This truck was hideous, and we've gotten rid of a lot of the old accessories and stuff like that, but the body damage, this is also why I keep that nickname around. I mean, a lot of guys would want to get this thing painted up and looking real slick, but to me, it's just not a priority. Number one, I'm awful at body work, so I couldn't even paint it if I wanted to. But number two, if you want to drive this thing to the store, you don't have to worry about a shopping cart dinging the side of it because it's already happened. This truck is 25 years old. But my absolute favorite part about the whole exterior of the UglyTruck is this hood right here. You've got a little bit of clear coat left. You've got a lot of faded paint. And I hate to use the word patina, it's kind of overused, and this truck to me really isn't old enough to be a patina truck, but whatever you call it, this hood, this is my favorite part of the UglyTruck. And if you don't like it, you could probably paint it, but I wouldn't. I'd leave it just like this, because to me, the UglyTruck is perfect. Now, the outside of the truck generally doesn't bother me how it looks, but the inside, I wanted it to stand out because you do spend a lot of time behind the wheel. Nothing too spectacular. However, the interior is all from a Yukon Denali SUV. So we've got a little bit better seats, a little bit better door panels. The dash has kind of got that wood grain look to it. And I found like the cleanest stuff that I could. It's all OEM. We've got the full console. We've got the 120 mile an hour cluster in it, which you can use all of it if you want with ease. But definitely it's a good, comfortable interior. And we just did race week in this truck, and we put about 1,600 miles on it. Never complained a bit. Nice and comfortable on the inside. So if you want to see this turbo big block Silverado sitting in your driveway, all you got to do is go to tolmanperformance.com, pick up some merch, and enter to win. You can read all about the rules there. And we do have some really cool merch that I'm proud to show you in just a little bit. But first, because this is all about the UglyTruck and its turbo big block, we got to hear this thing making some noise. So let's go for a drive. You know, it's kind of crazy to think that this may be the last time, or one of the last times, I'm gonna get to go for a cruise in my creation. Like I said, 5 years I've had this truck. 5 years I've been working on this truck. And I've had a lot of fun in it, don't get me wrong. It has been a blast. Did my first 12-second quarter mile, did my first 11-second quarter mile, and did my first 10-second quarter mile, all in this truck. It is so much fun. You are going to enjoy it when you get to drive this thing. I mean, the sound, the torque, the response, just that whistle of the turbo. This truck is like, it's so much fun. So whether you want to daily drive it, whether you want to go drag racing, you can do it all. You can do it all in the UglyTruck. All for the price of a t-shirt. So we'll get back to the shenanigans in just a second, but I wanted to show you some cool new designs, talk about the future naming of the channel, and of course, tell you how you can enter to win the UglyTruck. That's probably the most important thing you can take away from this. It's easy. Go to tolmanperformance.com. Now, the easiest way to enter is to simply purchase merchandise. Every $5 that you spend is going to give you one entry. There are other ways to enter. Check the official rules for all those details. But like $5 gets you one entry. We also have a bonus going on where if you refer a friend, this is for the whole duration of the giveaway also. If you refer a friend on checkout, you get like a little URL or a code. You can send it to them. If they make a purchase, you get 5 bonus entries, and they get however many entries of, for their own purchase. Just keep in mind though, only one of you is going to get to win the truck. So if your friend gives you a referral and you win it, just make sure they get to drive it at least once. Yeah, we are probably going to rename the channel to Tolman Performance in the future, just so everything kind of stays, it makes a little bit more sense that way. That's not a big deal for today. We do have a lot of merch designs on there. Several older ones, like this, for example, is a classic. This is just the traditional, typical Tolman Performance official logo t-shirt. One of my favorites. Wear these almost every day. But then we have 5 brand new designs that I'm excited to show you. So I've always wanted to have trucks that I build or projects that I build on a shirt. And of course, it would just be fitting if you purchased an UglyTruck shirt and then you won the actual truck that's on the shirt. I think that's pretty neat. And this one, I call it the Race Week shirt because this is a photo or rendering of a photo that we took at Rocky Mountain Race Week this year down at Texas Motorplex. Back of the shirt is the UglyTruck design. And of course, on the front, we have Tolman Performance in a similar style or whatever. We have the Cocoa Truck shirt. I really like this design just because the color popped so well. Sadly, the Cocoa Truck is no longer in our fleet, but awesome truck, and you can go watch those videos, by the way. And then on the front of the shirt, we have Tolman Performance again in a similar style font. And this one, this cracks me up because every time I refer to the 2nd gen Cyclone, somebody comments like, "Oh, it's not a real Cyclone, stop calling it that. Cyclones were V6s and turbos and yada, yada, yada." I know that, but I built the truck. Now I put it on a shirt that you can own. So that just makes the 2nd gen Cyclone name a little bit more real. This kind of has like a faded vintage feel. And then again, on the front, Tolman Performance in a similar font. So those are the three vehicle design shirts, and then we have two more over here. These are just kind of more generic. We have treadless trucking, which this is a really cool design. My wife actually came up with this one. And if you guys are into trucks and goofing off and having fun like me, you know what treadless is all about, because we burn tires and every now and then our tires don't have a lot of treads left on them. So that's a cool, fun design. And then finally, this one might be my favorite. Big blocks and boost. We got a big block on the front. We got twin turbos. We have the Tolman Performance logo down there on the left sleeve. And then finally, my favorite part, because small blocks are for sissies. Excuse me. So those are our 5 new designs, lots of old designs on the shirt. Remember, go to tolmanperformance.com, 2 ways to enter. Simplest, purchasing merchandise every $5 you spend, 1 entry. Bonus entry if your friend purchases, or 5 bonus entries, I should specify, if you refer a friend and they make a purchase. Also, free shipping on orders of $100 or more. And I think that's the gist of it. So, back to the shenanigans. Now, as a car guy, I think you all know this, but you never like to get rid of anything. I mean, if I had it my way, I would keep every last car and truck that I've ever owned and ever built. It's not always feasible, and it just doesn't make sense for me to keep the UglyTruck. I want to pass it on to one of you guys. Everyone who builds a silverado pretty much has a 4.8, a 5.3, a 6.0, maybe a 6.2, or a 408 stroker. And those engines are all fine, they're all great, and you can make lots of power with them. But a big block makes some cool noises, and it's effortless. And it can do stuff like that. That's to at least one. So I got to admit, I am going to be a little bit sad when I see this one go, because I have spent so much time and effort and so much brain power building this creation that you see behind me. But I'm also excited because one of you is going to get the chance to enjoy it. Now, this is a giveaway. It's an official sweepstakes. You can read all the rules on my website. But basically the deal is this. It's going to go to one of you. There's no turning back. The papers have been signed. This is official. So head on over to tolmanperformance.com, read the official rules, pick up your merch, and enter to win the UglyTruck. And I just want to take a quick second to say thank you guys, because without you watching and without you subscribing, I would not be able to do what I absolutely love to do. This is not a job. This is me goofing off, me building trucks, and me having fun. And the only reason, literally, why I'm able to do it is because of you guys watching and subscribing. So that's why I'm so happy to be able to give one of you the keys to the UglyTruck. And it's about 6 weeks from today that you could be driving it home.